1, 2, 3. All right, so I'm doing another tutorial just drawing a face with simple shapes. The shapes I'm gonna try to use this time around is use a square, triangle, oval, and occasionally we might have like a trapezoid or something along those lines. Now let's get started. So draw an oval to start off with. From there, draw a line in the center of the oval. Then we're gonna bring in 2 lines down off of the sides of the oval. Then bring a line down there just to measure out where we're gonna have sort of the jawline coming from. Make 2 triangles down here at the bottom. That will probably be getting cut off soon, but just as a base. So then we're gonna come up maybe about halfway in the face. And about halfway in the face, I'm talking in this region here. Gonna put a line there, a line about the below, tidy that up some. Do a line just about at the base or bottom of the circle there for the nose. It's a little around halfway for the mouth. And then maybe halfway below that for the bottom of the mouth right here. Slightly above where we have this center line at. Probably about right here on each side. And then right around the line that we have below it. This is where we're going to set our ears at. Using a very large brush here. I'm not really sure why, but I'm rolling with it at this point. And we're going to use this as our base for right now. I'm just using this as a starter to know right in the center of this line towards the bottom of the ears for the nose. Draw another one to this side, another one to the other side. For our nostrils, from right here, create a line going down from here, going down from here, and then another one straight in the center. This will be the section for the nose. Almost making an arrow in the center here. Inside of this range is where we're going to set the eyes at. And then at this line right here is where the top of our mouth would sit. Here would be the center line for our mouth. And then this would be the bottom. So in this center area, a triangle there, and a triangle there. So here you should pretty much have 2 triangles overlapping each other, creating this other triangle in the center here. And just close that off underneath with 1 line. And then come at the bottom. Then just block this off. Come back this way. Roughly make a real narrow shaped triangle here. Kind of do the same thing on the other side. I gotta say, this is, oh my God, what am I doing with my thumbs? Okay, this is rough for right now. Just trust me on this. So then create the 2 triangles there. That's where we're gonna sit the eyes. This line over top of the eyes is almost gonna serve as a bridge. This is where our eyebrows are gonna sit. Very sloppy lines, but like I said, bear with me. Then over here, once again, plug in the ears. I'm only doing that step simply so I know what it's gonna look like once we start doing details. And then below, roughly from about the jaw and down, we're gonna line down. Then for the top of the head, what's for the hairline, line up here, and up here, just to cut that off. That is one crooked hairline, but that's what I get for drawing sideways. Okay, so now make a circle inside the center there. Make a circle in the center there. Okay. I'm gonna come in the inside of the ear here and create an oval right around the outside of the circle on top. Now, and start with the actual detail on our face. So, for whatever reason, I'm starting from the bottom and working my way up. I don't know why. But let's start with the lips here. Just rounding off where we have our harsh points at. If you want, you can make a slight indentation, and really slight. You don't want to draw a male's face with real pursed up, puckered up lips. And then fix the lips there. Come at the nose. Just outline the shape of the nose. If you want to do both sides, you can. That's up to you. Create a space of the nostrils right here and right here. Come into the eyes. We're simply going to round this off. And do the same thing on the opposite side. If you want just to have it, lines to show the indentation. Eyelid over top. And up here. If we follow the shape of the base of the eyebrows that I had you draw earlier. The ear on one side, the ear on the other side. Okay. I meant to explain this earlier and forgot to do this step, but we'll wing it now since we're here. Going back and pulling the blue lines from earlier, as you can see down at the bottom, we sort of made this triangle down here at the chin. What we want to do is to cut that off. So we want that to be sort of hardened off a little bit to make a stronger jawline. So it would have looked closer to this here. But I just forgot that step, so we're going to do it now. Just rounding it off and coming back up. And using the line that we had as a base, we're going to come over top of it slightly. I've got to start drawing sideways like this on a tablet. Don't know why I just erased that, but whatever. If you want just to have the neckline or Adam's apple beneath right there. And that easy, just using a couple of simple shapes and then just rounding off and tracing your lines over top of it, you have a face. It's not really that hard. I just made it look entirely harder than it really needs to be. But like I said, that face right there is nothing but this. We just sort of round the shapes out where we need to make the actual details of the face and get rid of all the unnecessary lines. But there we are. So, hope this was helpful for you, or anybody that just struggles with placement of areas of the face or drawing the face or whatever. But in any event, I hope this helped you out, and you have a good one, and I'm out.